Good morning, afternoon or evening, and welcome back to Edenia. My name is Clown and you're watching me play Cities Skylines. Yeah, this is it from above. It's quite big already, but it's not really that massive if you consider there's only 6,300 people living here. What I want to do today is expand. Basically, I want to make this better. This area needs to be a lot better. Now the industry here is kind of doing okay, but over here there's a lot of workmen missing. So yeah, this needs to be expanded drastically. Probably somewhere around here. Also, we've learned that the specialized industry doesn't really need educated citizens. They just need undereducated citizens all the time, uneducated rather, and all the uneducated people are living right here right now because this is no school area. As you can see, there's no schools anywhere. So yeah, that's a bit of a thing, and the more these buildings level up, the more educated citizens they require. Look, for now they just need they just need 12 uneducated workers. But this building will level up, and then it will need a couple of managers and a couple of CEOs and a couple of other people who have big bills to pay, and also big pockets to fill. This building has been abandoned. Why? Because worker education was too low. That's also a thing. I think we have a citywide policy right now for schools out. Only a small portion of the eligible citizens will go to the university. We should really not do that. We should really get we should really get people learning. We just need to specialize these industries with their own living quarters and their own shopping malls, and that will be it. So for instance, this area up here, I think we can buy this even. Yeah, we can. We can buy 2 of those. You know what? We've got the cash. Let's buy this square. That's the last one we can buy. This is prime area for some forestry. For some forestry. So I think we should relocate all of this forestry and this forestry into here with its own living quarters and so forth. Now, how are we going to link that up? We can also do it over here on this side of the river. That would be kind of nice, actually. You know what? We're going to try. We're going to try to make this work. So we've got train access, which will be grand as soon as I unlock it. I've got trams, but not trains. When do I get trains? That's going to take a short while still. But if we get trains, we can link up the forestry with this. That would be really cool. Alright, so let's get this puppy running. There we go. We've got tweets coming in. City limits are expanded. There we go. What should we do first thing? Well, first thing is first, we need to upgrade this strip and make it into a nice shopping district. And this is emptying. It's almost half empty or half full, depending on how you look at it. We've got some building planned for some new residential zones. We don't have an elementary school down here, so we might want to make the forestry industry down here, actually. You know what? I think that will work nicely. So let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this industry because it's not going to work as we intended. So let's get rid of it. Let's get rid of this. It's all going to go away. There we go. Let's deselect all of it. This will not work. There we go. So we will probably do something like commercial down there. Low density commercial. You know, let's do it. We'll just make sure that there's a lot of commercial space up here for all of these people, and we're going to expand this down, and that's going to be fine. So this area is quite good for forestry, and these people are not educated, so I think that's a win-win. So we definitely should make an access onto the highway from here. So let's pause the game and let's remove all of these highways. There we go. It's going to be quite a chore, I know. Let's take a look at roads. There we go. That's districts, friend. There we go. That's roads. Highways, intersections. So we've got this. We should link it up a bit. Yeah, there we go. Something like this. That should do nicely. Boom, it's in. Now we have to make it work, which is a bit of a trouble, bit of a bother. There we go, and there we go. It's not the nicest. It's got strange curves in the highway all of a sudden, but you know, I'll have to live with it. I'm not going to replant an entire highway. You know what? Maybe I will, just for this bit. There we go. And then we can do the same over here. Just to make it look a bit tidier. Just a bit tidier. There we go. So this will be forestry industry. So we should link this up to a 6-laner. Not with bicycles, just a normal 6-laner. We should make this into a turning point. So we might want to do something like this, I guess. It's the weirdest roundabout you've ever seen, but it's going to work, trust me. Distance is too short, slope is too steep for that one. Alright, so we've got a path leading from here. People can ride in, ride out, that's all good. So now we need to... You know what, we'll not even do it like this. We'll do it like... if we do it like this, right. We'll have an in-road and an out-road. I think this might work. We do have to do it a bit differently though. So yeah, let's put this down here. We'll have some curvy freeforms. There we go. We'll have a bit of a curve right here. And you know what? We'll even link this up with the main strip via a curve like this. This is going to be linked up to the strip, and the strip will end approximately there. So we should do something like we should make it a bit functional like this, so it still lines up. I'm trying to point at the screen, but of course you can't see it. You have to. I'm trying to fill these gaps in as much as I can. There we go. All right, and up to here. Now that will connect to the highway, of course. That's a bit of a strange curve, isn't it? Well, we'll do it a bit nicer. We'll do it something like this. There we go. And so there will be a bit of industry down here, and this will be forestry specialization. Now these guys need a way to get to work, of course. So they can take the strip, they can take the highway from here, but that's a bit out of the way. We'll make a nice entrance into here, and we'll also make a nice entrance into here. There we go. And you know what, we'll even fill in these bits and bobs. These people down here will have a bit of noise pollution, I'm afraid, but you know, it can't be helped. Alright, that's all of my money. That's all of it down the drain. So we need to cancel these squares. This one as well. These houses are not going to be very good at all, so let's just cancel them. This one as well. Yeah. Alright, and we should fill this with industry squares. And these industry squares, we'll just grab the regular brush. First of all, we need to map out a district. We'll grab the big brush. You know what? This is going to be a district. I'm gonna just freehand this district, and this will be forestry. There we go. Free-handed. Evergreen Hills. You know what? We'll keep the name for now. Doesn't look as popular as it used to actually try and name an area, but that's fine. That's fine. If you do have a name for an area, you can just drop it in the comments. All right, Evergreen Hills. You're getting some industry right here. There we go. And all the way up to here. This is still part of the strip, so we'll get rid of this. There we go. That's going to be nice. That's going to be totally nice. And this Of course, I need to pause it for a bit because this will, of course, need to be designated a forestry zone. Because forestry is a really good industry. It makes a lot of money, and as it turns out, you don't need education to work in forestry, which I still do concur. But you know, that's the game. If that's the game, we'll just leave it at that. Here we go. Now that's nice. That's filled in. We need a bit of money still, as I said, so we can do something like this. There we go, and that will be industry as well. There we go. Now let's take a look at district, and let's name it a forestry industry. We should also have some city-wide policies, district-wide policies. I'm sorry. Look at that. That's nice. All right, Evergreen Hills. There you go. Now let's click on it and let's say policies. We do want smoke detectors. We want water and power usage to be less. We want recycling to go on here. And what do we want? What else do we want? Ah, that's fine. That looks well fine. All right, Evergreen Hills. What are we going to do next? We should definitely fix this up a bit. There we go. Those need to be houses. Should we fill this in? You know what? Let's just fill it in. Why not? These people will be living next to a sawmill, which is the worst. I don't know if you've ever been to a sawmill or if you ever worked at a sawmill, but it's no pleasant sound. I'll tell you that. It's not like your favorite ASMR video. This is hardcore noise. There we go. And fill it in with a bit of water. Water is provided. Now power, we don't have power just yet. It needs to link up. We might just grab a bit of power from here all the way to here. And then hook it up to there, I guess. Is that hooked up now? Yes, it is. Come on. Yes, it's hooked up. Alright, and as soon as this is hitched, I will get rid of this once again. I guess I can get rid of this in order to let the buildings build. But, you know, if these buildings would actually start building, then it wouldn't be a problem, not at all. But right now it's not connected, which is a bit of shame. Alright, we might just want to set a... oh, well... Yeah, it's not very good right here, is it? Here it's magnificent, by the way. We could do some windmills by the docks, but for now we'll just have to make it ugly. We'll have to hook it up to here. There we go. Alright, that's going to be fine. Evergreen Hills is going to start producing industry and waste, and that will all be fine. How's a little garbage pile doing? It's 50% full. It's half full. Right. It's taking a long while to get that set up. Right, we're having woods, we're having lumber mills. Yeah, this is going to be a very noisy bit of town. Very noisy. So I wouldn't really want to live here, but then again, these people don't get an education, and for that they don't really get a chance, I guess, in this city. We're being mean. We're being very, very mean. Alright. This is going to be another shopping district. We've got a bit of a fire going on here. Luckily there's a bit of rain as well. It should really help. You should really try to aim, because this is ridiculous. Look at that. Alright, it's fixed. And the bus still stops there, which is amazing. Alright. Hot Summer Days is looking quite nice. And we've got a couple of fires going on, actually. How are we doing for... Death care is fine. Health care is fine. Rather fine, at least. Elementary schools, as I said, this will not be educated. Oh, well, I guess it is educated. I was looking at high schools earlier, wasn't I? Yeah. This is being educated. We might want to move this. Oh, that's a firehouse. Oh my god. I'm blind as hell. Alright. This is fire coverage. Thanks. Yeah, so this area doesn't have any just yet. We might just want to place one here. There we go. That's going to be nice for the entire neighborhood and for the industry. Police coverage is good. Now this is what I was looking for. Yeah, these people don't get an education. These people might want an education. So we'll just give them at least a preschool. A high school, we might want to put in a high school if this expands. But we're not going to put in a high school just for this little village. Alright, there we go. Evergreen Hills. Look at that. It's really nice, even by night. There we go. Alright, it's all coming together. Once we get rid of this, we can expand the strip and we can make this into an elevated highway. We'll have an elevated highway over top this roundabout. And the way we're going to do it is, let me show you. We're going to have a highway, of course, with these sound barriers, and we're going to branch them off of here. And we're going to branch these off so that they encase the strip. So we're going to do it like this. This is space already occupied. It's really tricky to find a good starting point. But we're going to have them alongside the strip. So we'll have a highway crossing over to there. And the highway will have several exit points as well. So there's a highway over the top the strip, and it will go probably here somewhere, and we'll have a nice paradise city out here as well. Now let's take a look at the graph for natural resources. Yeah, there's a lot of forest in here, so there will be forests and there will be sawmills. This will be fine. This is really good. We have got a lack of workers, and I still don't really know why. Why is this happening? We've got so many people able to live here, and it's just not working. It's just not working properly. I can't really fathom it. So if you have a suggestion or a tip about this game and why it's not working the way I want to, please do reply. Alright, let's take a look. We've got still got a name pending over here. Slender Forest. This district can go, really. Let's delete this district. Where's the delete button? There is no delete button, but we can of course go for districts and then erase districts. We could do it like this. I don't think that's working at all. No, we'll just have to do something like this, I guess. We'll just have to wipe it out of memory. There we go, Slender Forest is gone. Now this Slender Forest, this will stay, but this is just for the uneducated people living in the neighborhood, which is probably not going to be a lot. We might want to set this to something else, but I don't know if there is any resources available. No, this is just forest area. Right. How's our oil or farm? Well, we could do some farms here, but you know, right next to the strip. Then again, we've got forestry connected to the strip, so I don't think that's a big problem. There is a bit of ore somewhere around here. I saw it last time. There it is. So we need to buy this tile to get some ore industry and oil. There is oil down here by the lake, and oil is the most polluting industry. Oh, I clicked it away, but we just unlocked Big Town. Look at that. We can buy another square. We have taxation policies. We've got level 5 unique buildings and a metro. We've got leisure specialization. And now we can do the education boost, which is really good. Alright, we've also got high density and offices. Now this is really good because offices are an industry that don't really need resources coming in or going out, and well-educated citizens benefit from the... Oh, this is neighborhood shop. The officers benefit from the well-educated citizens, so that's really nice. Also, high density is really nice. If we ever come across the old town and we need to fill it in with residential zone, we'll just slowly upgrade a couple of blocks into high density. Same with the strip. The strip is going to be entirely high density. So let's get rid of this and let's fill it in. Let's do it like this. Let's do it the quick way. There we go. Let's fill it in with high density. We want this to be high rise. There we go. This is all going to be high rise. Offices, we might want to have some offices somewhere. We could do some offices in Old Town Edenia, because this is... these people are rather well educated, and I think, yes, we can actually build a university. And a university is a city-wide thing, unless your city becomes too big, of course, but it's also very expensive. So let's not do it for now. Let's just build a couple of office blocks. Just a small couple of office blocks. So let's say there's an office block right here. And let's also say that this bit is an office block. There we go. I think that's really cool. Just having a couple of offices dotted around town. Just to make sure that you can get some... You can get your tax math on in a major way, or you know, if you like data entry, you can do it all the day, all the night, whenever you want. You can do some data entry. That's fine. Also, office blocks make for a really nice sound barrier, natural sound barrier. So that's really good. We might want to have an office right here. There we go. I think that will do fine. Let's also get rid of this. You know what? We'll have offices all around the high school. So you can get to work right after high school. You can go to your second job and do a bit of tax. Or work in a call center. Or something like that. That's all going to be fine. You know what? A couple of these offices dotted around is going to be very nice. There we go. This is going to be another office. We'll have one here as well. Look at that. And I believe that's going to look very nice if they pop up, and it's going to be day soon. And if these pop up, it's going to be very nice on this skyline, because that's what this game's all about. It's about the city skyline, and that's going to look real nice. Alright, so that's going to be it for this episode. I just want to say thank you very much for watching. If you did like this episode, you are free to leave a like. It really helps the channel, and if you don't want to, you can also leave a dislike. It's not going to help the channel, but at least you're being honest on the internet. So once again, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.